Hello my students, welcome again to my channel. Today we are going to go through lesson 1.2, which is the addition of integers. It's a continuation of the addition of integers, and today I want us to look at the last part of addition of integers, which is the addition of negative to negative integers. So let's go straight. I know in grade 8 you learned how to add integers, so I know you have a bit of knowledge, but you learned how to add integers using a number line. Now in grade 9 we are not going to use the number line again. We are going to follow some steps which I am going to show you here slowly. Now let us go direct to the point. Suppose we have a negative 18. We are adding it to a negative 12. This is an example. This is a negative integer and this is a negative integer. They are adding, okay? Now, the number one rule you should know here, there is a rule you should know here that the answer must always be negative. So what do we do? How do we go about this? Number one step, we take the numbers. These are the steps you are going to use, and you are going to see that they are very easy. You take the numbers. You might be adding two numbers or three numbers or more. So I'm not going to specify. Just take the numbers, add them, and then the last step indicates the answer as negative. These are just the simple steps you can follow when you are adding your negative to negative integers. Let us now look at an example together. I have this example. I have negative 1250. I'm adding it to a negative 5533. That is 5,533. Let us now follow our steps. Number one step, we take the numbers. Take the two numbers, 1250 and 5533. Number two step, add them. We are going to add them. So this is 3, this is 8, this is 7, and this is 6. And then the last step indicates the answer as negative. So we are going to indicate the answer as negative 6783. You see how easy it is. We have another example here. We have a 12, a negative 1288. We are adding it to a negative 112. The number one step, as usual, we take the numbers 1288 and 112. Number two step, we add them. This is 10, 0 carry 1. This is 10, 0 carry 1. And this is 4. And this is 1. And the last step, you indicate the answer as negative. So the answer is going to be negative 1400. That is how easy it is. We have an example 3. A sea diver was 15 meters below the water surface. He moved deeper by another 10 meters. By taking the distance below the surface to be negative, work out how far from the surface the sea diver reached. Okay, I know at some point of your life you have heard about this thing. I don't know how I should call it at your level, but this is the starting point and this is 0. And we always say in mathematics that when you go down, you are subtracting. It's always a negative. And when you go up, it's always a positive. When you go on your right, it's always a positive. And then when you go on your left, it's always a negative. Now, suppose this is the water surface. This is the water surface. This is the one that separates downwards, down the water and above the water. Now, the sea diver was already 15 meters. below. And remember, downward it's a negative. He moved deeper by another 10 centimeters. He again moved deeper by another 10 meters. So we are looking for this. Where did he reach? He reached somewhere here, okay? But we are not going to get here if we will not take this and then we add this. Remember, he was first at negative 15 meter. He then moved deeper. He added the negative to another negative. Now we are going to add another negative 10 meters because he's still going downwards. And going downwards is negative. So, as usual, our number one step is we take the numbers 15 and 10. Our step 2 is we add the numbers. That is 5, that is 2. And then the last step is we indicate the answer as negative. We indicate the answer as negative. And that is it. Now he was at negative 25 meter below the water surface. Let us look at another example, the last one. A water drilling company records the depth below the surface as negative. As usual, going downwards is negative. So, the drilling company records the depth below the surface of the earth as negative. Wanderi noted that the company had indicated negative 27 meters. So, their record already had negative 27 meters. The operator informed Wanderi that their record indicated that they will drill another 64 meters to reach the water level. So remember, this water drilling company is drilling downwards. They are looking for the water down the earth, okay? That is how boreholes are drilled. You drill downwards so that you can look for the water. They had already gone 27 meters. They had already gone 27 meters down the earth. But the operator says that in order for them to reach the water surface, they will have to move another 64 meters. They will have to add another 64 meters downwards so that they can reach the water surface. So again, we are going downwards. So we are adding the negative to another negative. That is negative 64 meter. Let us see how far the level of the water is from the surface. Now, the question is, work out the water level the driller had in their record. And this is it. So, as usual, our first step is we take the numbers 27 and 64. Our number 2 step is we add them. So, this is 11. We carry 1, and this is 9. And then our last step, we indicate the answer as negative. And that is negative 91 meters. And that is how far the water is from the surface. That is the level the water company had, the drilling company had in their record. So, that is how easy it is. Guys, remember the steps. We take the numbers, we add them, and then we indicate the numbers, the answer as negative.